Hi everyone, it's Rachel here with Amaya. Welcome back to my channel, and yes, I do just want to address that I am sick. I really apologize for the sound of my voice if you can hear it, but I really wanted to film this video for you guys, and that is my 2022 American Girl doll haul, I guess you could say. I filmed this last year and this video did really well, so I thought I'd film it again for this year. So at the start of 2022, I didn't think I'd get very many dolls. I think in the previous video I said I only planned on collecting 3, but I ended up collecting 8 dolls this year. Yeah. But only one of them was from American Girl, which I'm kind of proud of myself for. The rest are all from like eBay and Poshmark and are all secondhand, which is my preferred way to get dolls now. So without further ado, let's just get on to introducing all of these dolls. So to start off my 2022 collection, I got Girl of the Year of 2022 Corinne Tan, who I semi-renamed Corinne Eden Tan. I was going to completely name her Eden, but for some reason the nickname Corey just kind of stuck with her, so she kind of goes by both Corinne and Eden. I ended up purchasing her a bit early, actually. I think Indigo had her listed on the website on December 31st, which is when I ordered her, and they still had her listed in the US price, which was perfect. So I got to purchase her in the US price and also use my Indigo Plum Plus rewards, which is like a rewards program through that bookstore, and so I got to use that on her, but she didn't come in the mail until January 2nd. If you're still able to get Corinne at any of the American Girl stores, I highly recommend her. She is such a beautiful doll. And then to start off all the secondhand dolls that I got in 2022, I got Chillimi number 37 off of Facebook Marketplace, who I named Nicole Connors. I do want to do a video of all of my secondhand American Girl dolls, so if you have any questions in regards to that, like how I pick them out or how I go about purchasing any kind of secondhand dolls or anything related to that, feel free to comment some questions down below because I do want to do a video of that in the future. But anyways, I ended up getting Nicole a few weeks after I got Corinne, which is very rare for me to buy dolls back to back. I usually like to space it out, so I'm not spending so much money at once. I ended up getting her on January 16th. I found her on Facebook Marketplace again for a really good price, and I just really didn't want to pass her up because I've been looking for her for so long. She was actually supposed to be like my first American Girl doll that I purchased at the American Girl store in Atlanta back in like 2009. However, she was sold out when we went to the store, so my 9-year-old self was very sad, but now she's pretty happy because I actually do have this doll in my collection now. Then this doll was a bit of an impulse purchase. This is my Pleasant Company Felicity doll, who I got on Poshmark on February 7th. I say this is more of like an impulse buy because I found her for I think $100. She came with her original American Girl box, her original me outfit, and her book, and I was like so excited because I really wanted a Felicity doll. I do have the Be Forever version, but like she's not like the childhood Felicity that I grew up watching on YouTube, you know? Like I wanted the original Felicity with the original eyes, and so I purchased her. I'm not quite sure how I feel about her now. She is wearing an Exquisite Doll Designs wig because the one that she did come with was cut, so I had to change it, but I don't know. There's something about her that I'm just like not liking, so she may be one of the dolls that I unhaul this year in 2023. I don't know. I'm still kind of developing like a personality and story for her, so maybe that will help me connect with her a bit more. But yeah, she's kind of the doll that I'm a bit iffy on at the moment. So next we have another one of my dream dolls, which is Chillimi number 21. I ended up getting her off of eBay on March 9th, and I believe she's like the first edition like American Girl Chillimi 21, like when Pleasant Company switched over to American Girl, because she has the really short body tag and she also has like the really broad shoulders, so that's kind of cool about her. I guess she's like the original doll that I kind of grew up watching on YouTube, which is cool. I definitely preferred this edition of her more so than the Truly Me version. I don't know, I just like her face shape a lot more and her curls seem a lot nicer as well. But I ended up naming her Hazel Annabeth Connors. I had her be sisters with my Truly Me number 37, who you just saw, Nicole, and honestly she's such a beautiful doll. If you're looking for her, I highly recommend her. Also, please ignore her baby hairs or like the pin curls. I've tried to fix them numerous times and just it's part of her look now. She just has wacky baby hairs. But yeah, this is Hazel. I absolutely love and adore her, and I highly recommend her to anyone who is thinking of purchasing her. And then on May 30th, I ended up getting the very gorgeous Kanani Akina off of eBay, and she was listed for $90, which is like the cheapest I've ever found a Kanani doll in decent condition with her like meat dress and everything, so I was so happy to find her. I did end up switching her wig in the end. I did do a full restoration video for her, and I managed to fix her curls using like the hot water dunk method, but once you brush out those curls, you can't recurl them, I ended up learning, or at least I couldn't recurl them. So she is honestly so beautiful. I am like obsessed with this doll. I absolutely love her. I ended up making her siblings with my Truly Me, I believe it's 79, who I named Lilo, and so they're honestly just so cute together. I took so many photos of her over the summer, and she's just such a photogenic doll. Then on August 14th, I ended up getting Truly Me 52, who I ended up naming Ren Elizabeth Palmer, who is now sisters with my Isabel Palmer doll, who I named Aspen. I think she is so cute. I absolutely love her bangs. I believe she was the pre-perma panties version of the Truly Me dolls because she does have that much rounder face still. But this doll does have a bit of a backstory to her. I ended up getting her on a Sunday, but on the Friday before that, my mom ended up stopping at Value Village just to look around before she had to go pick me up from work, and she saw 2 dolls behind the counter. Like, she sent me photos of it. I was freaking out, and she's like, oh, I didn't buy them because I thought you had them. So I'm like, oh, understandable. But like all weekend I was just thinking of this doll. I was like away at my friend's cottage that weekend. I'm like, oh, by the time I get home she probably won't be there. So my lovely mom on that Sunday, she went there and she ended up purchasing her for me, which I'm so happy about. She's literally such a cute doll. I accidentally mistook her for Gwen, the girl of the year of 2009, because my mom sent me these photos, but I was at the beach at the time and so her eyes looked brown. But when she got home she sent me photos and her eyes were actually green, which is totally fine for me. But yeah, like I said, she's such a cute doll. I honestly love her and I'm very happy to have her in my collection now. Next, we have my fake Elizabeth Cole doll, who I ended up naming Elizabeth Maxwell because she is originally a Chrissa Maxwell doll who I tried to turn into Elizabeth. I have a whole doll restoration video based on her, so if you want to check that out, I'll try to link the video down below if I remember to do so. But this was a lot of fun to try and like recreate one of my dream dolls from another doll that looks similar to her. I ended up getting her off of Poshmark on September 28th, and she was literally listed for $25, so I wasn't going to pass that up. So I was originally planning on getting Chrissa to just like restore her and possibly sell her, but I've learned that every time I say that I ended up keeping these dolls, so probably need to stop doing that in 2023. But yeah, this is my Elizabeth Cole wannabe doll. I really wanted an Elizabeth Cole doll, however they are so expensive on eBay. I guess because she's a retired historical, people like to raise the prices on her a lot. At least that's what I've seen. So I'm really happy with how she turned out. I think she looks really cute. The only difference that she has is that she has feathered eyebrows instead of lined eyebrows. So yeah, that's my DIY Elizabeth doll. And then the last doll that I purchased in 2022 is Truly Me number 31. I got her off of eBay, and so far she doesn't really have a full name yet. At the moment her name is Brooklyn. I'm still trying to figure out her personality. Like I said, I ended up getting her off of eBay, and she does have a bit of like an interesting but also kind of weird story to her. At least it's kind of weird in my opinion. So when I get dolls off of eBay, I always like to track them just to see where they are because I'm always curious as to when I'm getting these dolls. I purchased her a few days before Christmas, so I figured I probably wouldn't see her until like mid-January. You know, the post office is probably pretty backed up with all of these orders for Christmas time and like Boxing Day and whatnot, so I figured, oh, I probably won't see her until like the beginning or middle of January. And so on December 29th, I was at work and I was just starting to get this cold, and so I was having such a miserable day at work, and all of a sudden she like appeared on my doorstep at like 6 o'clock at night by someone who wasn't even driving like a delivery truck. Like they were just driving around in like their own van. Wasn't even wearing like a UPS or like a Pure Later outfit. So it was very weird. Like I was having such a bad day and I'm like, oh, I just wish my new doll was here. And then like 6 o'clock at night, she appeared on my doorstep. So that was kind of weird, but also kind of cool, I guess. Like it said that she was stuck in Kentucky for the longest time and hadn't moved. And then here she was, just on my doorstep. Totally normal. Not weird at all. But yeah, anyways, that's Brooklyn. So those are all the dolls that I collected in 2022, and I promise I will be having an all my dolls collection video up sometime this month in January or beginning of February. I just want to wait for me to not have this cold and sound so stuffy. So that's the end of today's video. If you made it this far, be sure to comment down below a doll that you're watching either in 2023 or your favorite doll that you collected in 2022. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!